U.S. targets Wagner Group over gold in Africa, days after mutiny.
Here's a summary of the article.
Authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 16,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They seem weakened, might be enough to persuade the African governments involved with them to cut loose.
I doubt those countries will kick him out.
Depends on the circumstances. Nobody loves Wagner, but for some dictatorship they are an effective weapon to kill their enemies. That said, if Wagner loses support in Russia and is only going to be a shell of its former self, then they're a lot less useful as a mercenary group. After all, why hand over a valuable mine to Wagner if they're not an effective fighting force and if there are other groups who could do the same job?
Greater than nobody loves Wagner. I was in Central African Republic recently and they're quite popular in the capital. They fought back a rebel attack about a year ago that reached the city and the locals are very grateful. I'd guess they're less revered in the villages though.
Popular amongst those they haven't raped and murdered yet, I guess.
Not in defense of Wagner, but a lot of rape and murder goes on with local armies as well.
The last time the US engaged against Wagner, it was in Syria over an oil site. Big mistake. The US bombarded them from every direction. Video.
The US called Russia and was like, US, yo. These your people running up on our base. Rue. I don't know what you're talking about. US. Gotcha. KABLOOEY. Then when the next time Wagner tried to run up on the US again, they called Russia again, and this time Russia told Wagner to stand down. Dumb fucks got eviscerated.
What's funny was after Russian said it wasn't theirs, US jammed the fuck out of them so they couldn't contact anyone until the deed was done. They fucked around and found out.
Oh, so this is what being attacked by a competent military is, Lee. Kaboom.
Greater than, oh, so this is what being attacked by a competent military is, Lee. Kaboom, oh, so this is what being attacked by the most powerful and technologically advanced military is the history of mankind is, Lee. Kaboom.
There's a reason Russia's most powerful weapon is a loser ex-president from New York, and China's is a social media app that collects our information and incentivizes our youth to destructive behavior.
They learned from Bin Laden. We can't be beat head-on, but it's disturbingly easy to shove a wrench in things and make us turn on ourselves.
America has always been cannibalizing itself. They just acknowledged that and exploited it.
It's fair game. Wagner is not part of Russia. We declared him as terrorist, so it's kill on sight.
Did the US declare Wagner as terrorists? That's gotta do work on their stock, lol.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.